Dominica! Dominica!
Yeah, baby. He can run the show. You already know. Darron, he don't come to play.
That's what I'm talking about.
Darron.
Labor rights. I needed to sip a bottle of water because you guys are filled with energy. And that's the sort of energy that we need to develop this constituency.
He can run the show. You already know. Darron, he don't come to play on election.
Good night, everybody. Okay, good night, one and all. I am pleased to welcome you to the place of my birth. Bells, Layu Park, Layu, Sanjo, Ja Sanjo. My people, I want to start by thanking you all, both here and those tuned in via the live stream, for the outpouring of support that I have been showered with since the announcement of my candidacy. Thank you so much. What many don't know, however, is that while my candidacy officially started on November 18, 2022, the chapter for my journey up to this point dates back to 2016. During the Christmas period of 2016, I was speaking with my mother about my desire to pursue a university-level education. I can still remember, my dear friends, the disappointment on my mother's face when she expressed to me her financial challenges and her inability to assist me to pursue my dreams. Sensing that she was distressed, I told her that I had a plan. I can only admit now that my plan was actually a dream. But in that moment, I felt it necessary to assure her that I would be okay. Brothers and sisters, at that time, listen carefully, at that time, I lived in the remote area of Sultan, at least 30 minutes away from one of my closest friends. I'm saying this to say that I lived extremely far away from someone who I was extremely close with. And I'm saying this so that you can appreciate the divinity of that friend coming to my house right when my mother and I were speaking about him. Ladies and gentlemen, this friend, knowing my situation, came in that moment to give me the guarantee that I will receive government assistance to pursue my dream of a university education. True to his word, I was introduced to the PAL rep, Darron at the time. You see, that's the togetherness that I'm talking about. That's the love of this Dominica Labour Party. So that friend, though, in my situation, came in that moment to give me the guarantee that I would receive government assistance to pursue my education. True to his words, as I said, I was introduced to the then parliamentary representative, Darron, a few days later. My friends, Calva did not hesitate to welcome me and grant me a full scholarship through this Dominica Labour Party administration. Thank you. He assisted me, Darron Lloyd, knowing well that I did not support him in the general election prior to our meeting. He assisted me, a young man with a dream. A young man with a dream, my friends. Even though he knew that my family were extremely vocal supporters of the United Workers' Party, he assisted me. We never discussed politics during that time. His sole focus was dedicated to encouraging me to make the most of my opportunity. In contrast, my friends, the team I had supported the previous election branded me a traitor for accepting an opportunity from the Dominica Labour Party administration. Makwesa. My friends, while I was studying in China, making my family and myself proud, the only persons that would regularly reach out and ask about my well-being were the members of this Dominica Labour Party. I felt a love I had never felt before. I stand here today as a proud product of prudent leadership and effective bilateral partnership. I stand here today knowing that each one touch one are more than just empty words. I stand here today wanting to share that blessing with someone else, my dear friends. Laborites, today is my 27th birthday. Laborites, today is my 27th birthday. The day I am being launched. My friends, this is no coincidence. And what better way to celebrate my birthday but with my constituents and with my Labour Party. My friends, to God be the glory. Great things He has done. Thank you so much. The St. Joseph constituency has always been one of the most unique and vibrant constituencies in Dominica. Can I get an amen? Thank you very much. We undeniably boast of possessing Dominica's finest rivers, waterfalls, and beaches. Well-known sportsmen and women such as Roy Marshall, Shane Marshall, Ajay Roy, and the list goes on and on and on. Creative festivals. We are holding a long history of culture and devoted patriots. Growing up here is definitely one of the highlights of my life. My core values, such as honesty, respect, ambition, modesty, are all elicited from the mores and folkways which were present within the St. Joseph community that I grew up in as a young boy. St. Joseph has shaped the person that I am today, and my ambition to bring people together and pursue national development are byproducts of my experiences of growing up in this community.
He can run the show, you already know, Darron. He don't come to play on election.
My aim as your representative is to firstly unite the St. Joseph people and develop the constituency. When I am elected as your parliamentary representative, come December 6th, I will work assiduously and tirelessly to ensure that your challenges are addressed. My goal as your next parliamentary representative is to focus on togetherness. I say this with the understanding that this will be a two-way street. It's not just about me, a parliamentary representative. It's about us, we as a people. My friends, if I fail, then we fail as a people. If I succeed, then we succeed as a people. I want you to hold me accountable as I strive to achieve nothing less than togetherness for this St. Joseph constituency. After December 6th, when the celebrations have ended, I want us to come together to take Dominica forward, my friends. Laborites! Laborites! We often say as Laborites that this country is ours to build, but it's not ours alone, my friends. We need every hand on deck to ensure that this country maximizes its potential and its resources. This government, my friends, addressed the gas shortage on November. This government addressed the gas shortage. But on November 17th, just last week, the other side still ran out of gas. We must not leave their supporters behind as we take Dominica forward. Remember, we are all Dominicans, first and foremost. This is the Labour way. This is the Dominica Labour Party way, my friends.
Labour Party shall not be moved.
If being a Labourite wasn't about inclusivity and putting country first, I would not be standing here as a proud university graduate, my friends. For the last 22 years as a nation, we have made tremendous strides in various sectors, but time will only permit me tonight to elaborate on two, and that's in the areas of education and health. The productivity of any nation is rooted firmly on an educated population and on a healthy population. We have seen, my friends, an increase in university graduates across our great nation. And I am an example of an individual, a young person who has received a university education, as I said, from prudent leadership and from working bilateral partnerships. We have seen the completion of numerous state-of-the-art smart primary schools, as well as the initial stage of the new Dominica Grammar School, which I had the privilege to teach. Labourites, Labourites. When it comes to education, the Dominica Labour Party makes no jokes. Labour! Dominica's economy is much more diverse. And with the drive for national reset, we in the St. Joseph constituency will play our part to equip our students with additional educational opportunities which are needed for our digital economy. Because of the benevolence of this Dominica Labour Party administration, our children are now better equipped for the digital world, having received devices through the intervention of the ministries of education and the digital economy. I dream of a day when every household in this community has a university graduates Labourites. Every time I count my blessings, I become more determined to ensure that I build on the foundation that was provided to my generation by this Dominica Labour Party administration. In the healthcare sector, much like our housing sector, Dominicans have seen the handing over of modern health and wellness centers across the island, my brothers and sisters. My people, I understand the limitations that we are confronted with by our existing health facilities in respective communities within this constituency. I have heard your cries. I have listened to your cries. And we will make something happen within this constituency. I can give you the full assurance that such limitations that we are experiencing in the health sectors shall be addressed as a matter of urgency, my brothers and sisters. I do not stand here to make promises to you. I am not standing here to make any promise that I cannot keep. But I want to reiterate my vision for this noble constituency. And that vision is simple. It is a vision that togetherness is key. And we, meaning you and I, will collectively as one people, as one St. Joseph people, as one people, explore and nurture the endless potential to offer in this constituency. Remember, 6 years ago, my friends, I had a dream. Remember that I have a dream, and that is to unite the people of St. Joseph. I have a dream to make something of myself. Do you remember that dream that I told you about 6 years ago? That I wanted to pursue a university-level education and make use of my God-given potential. I want the same for you, my people. In the people of St. Joseph, for my people in Bells, my people of Layu Park, my people of Layu, Mero, I want that same opportunity for all of you, my people. Yes, I have worked hard, but I did not get to where I am today without God. And I certainly did not get here without the Dominica Labour Party. I want to do this, my friends, and people will speak. But let me say this. I want to do this for country first. For this country, my apologies, under the leadership of Prime Minister Roosevelt Carrot. My friends, I am sure you can tell by now that education is very dear to my heart. So I want to assure you that in this St. Joseph constituency, we will continue striving to enhance learning opportunities for all through the creation of the much talked about community library and fully equipped resource center. To my fellow young people, I need for you to understand that government cannot solve all our problems. What it can do and continue to do, however, is to facilitate growth by providing opportunities for you to flourish. Young people, I will ensure that I am with you every step of the way to ensure that you flourish. This, my friends, is why we will collaborate with the youth division, to offer skilled training programs in the areas of welding, sewing, plumbing, electricity, and automobile repairs to our constituency. All of these vocational skills will empower us, not just as youth, to seize the abundance of employment opportunities that are constantly being created thanks to the construction boom and other projects around our country. Labor! Now, I may be young, but I am old enough to remember the days of active adult education programs. Those days will return to the St. Joseph constituency. My people, this government believes that education is for all. And I will ensure no one in my constituency is left behind. Where there is a will, there is a way. Constituents who have excelled within the education system will be celebrated at the community level. We will use them as an icon and an example which will create an avenue to inspire other budding achievers. So when the library is complete, my friends, there is no reason why it can't carry the name of and be officially opened by a successful son or daughter of the soil. My vision for education is embedded in the vision of the Dominica Labour Party. Once I am elected, I will meet with students who are interested in pursuing a tertiary education so that together we can continue the policy on creating a university graduate in every household in Dominica. As we take this constituency and our country forward, we will celebrate our neighbors' successes like they are ours, my friends. Let us normalize giving people their roses while they're still alive. And this is something that we need to practice as a people. We need to normalize these things. My people, I have heard your cries, and I acknowledge that there is need for greater attention to the existing schools throughout our constituency. You have asked for an upgrade, and I want to declare to you today that an upgrade will be delivered together. Labor, labor. Given that we are in the birthplace of the late Caleb Laura, it should be no surprise to anyone that Central people are passionate about sports and recreation. And I mentioned names such as Shane Marshall, Roy Marshall, Ajay Roye. The truth is, my dear friends, we need to reintroduce the hosting of our inter-community sporting leagues, such as our football leagues, our cricket leagues, and our rounders tournaments. Our people need positive engagements, and without a doubt, we will deliver this to them together. Over the last 2 weeks, I have familiarized myself with ongoing projects, and I have listened to the challenges faced by my constituents in the various hamlets of this constituency. When I am elected as your parliamentary representative on December 6th, I will make myself available to meet all of you in the various hamlets so we can work together and formulate plans and priority projects for our constituency. As your parliamentary representative, you will undoubtedly get tired of seeing me. You will be able to get me through a text message or a WhatsApp message. You will be able to get me through a phone call. As your parliamentary representative, I am willing to listen to you, and together we will formulate, as I said, a list of priority projects in the areas of sports development, agricultural development, tourism development, and small business and entrepreneurship. We will collaborate with the respective representatives of each hamlet and try our best to engage local contractors to complete footpaths with proper drainage throughout the entire constituency. Layu is a community filled with potential. The people of Layu knows it, they know it, and I know it, and most importantly, the government knows it. So I am here to tell you tonight that the Layu Beach Rehabilitation Project is one that I will pay scrupulous attention to, with me as your humble servant, coupled with a team of both the youth, and the elderly, community activists. Together we will transform Layu from being a community primarily known for fishing to one with a diverse economy. Bells and Layu Park, you are a part of this vision for our constituency. I believe that much more can be done for you. I believe that much more can be done for you, my people of Bells. I am prepared to work with the farmers group to ensure that they can receive maximum benefits from the government. I will listen to your plea, and together we will transform the community of Bells. Residents of Meru, I have not forgotten you. I have not forgotten you, the residents of Meru. I understand your grievances more than anyone else. Together, we are going to work together to bring our community tourism to a new level. We, as I said, are going to do this together, my people. Throughout my constituency, I can assure you that the housing revolution started by those before me will continue, ensuring that we place emphasis on the most vulnerable among us. To the fishermen of my constituency, we shall consult with the relevant authorities to ensure that further assistance is provided in areas of finance, continuing education on new advances in fishing, surveillance studies, and events surrounding marine biologies. And to the farmers of my constituency, I am aware of the accessibility issues that you are experiencing. This is something that affects your livelihood. And I can't sit and do nothing to help you. I can't sit by and do nothing to help you. I have to do something about this. We as a people have to do something about this. Everything can't be fixed all at once. Everything cannot be fixed all at once. I know that there are priorities, and I know that there are urgent priorities. As a people, as one people, we will identify these urgent priorities, and we will attend to these priorities one at a time. So I want all of us, and I want to engage with the interest teams and the village councils to devise a plan to ensure that farm access roads, to include the Glogomere and Kahom roads, among others, in our constituency, are addressed one by one. At present, for example, there is work ongoing at the Layu Valley Road rehabilitation, which eases the strain on farmers commuting to Agul, Atli, Cafe, and surrounding areas. Senjo is culture, and culture is Senjo. Dominicans know that when it comes to carnival. I mean, come on, Senjo is the place to be. We have produced the likes of Gramax in the area of music and art form. It is my desire to promote, develop, and preserve the appreciation for culture through the formation of cultural groups. We have resourceful people, like my auntie, Lady A, among others, that I am certain will come on board to spearhead this initiative. The creation of a music studio equipped with musical instruments will assist in nurturing young musical talents, which can be found in every hamlet of our constituency, my brothers and sisters. The key to achieving all of this, is to understand that it can only be attained through what? Togetherness. There is room on board for everyone. Let us capitalize on our talents, knowledge, expertise, and let us build the St. Joseph constituency and take it forward, one community at a time. Layu, Layu Park, Mero, Bells, Senjo, on December 6th, I bid you to vote for me and the Dominica Labour Party. Thank you. May God bless you, and may God continue to bless the Dominica Labour Party. Viva Labour! Viva Labour! Viva Labour!